There was no way I wasn't going to review Snowfall. There wasn't. Sorry. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time visiting my channel or you're just here for the reviews, why don't you become part of my family? Be a ray of sunshine by clicking the subscribe button plus the notification bell so you are alerted of all videos uploaded to come. If you've already been glowing up with me, baby, yes, I'm grateful too. And for you, you know I love you. You are my family for real. So listen. No, I wasn't going to not review Snowfall. How can I not review a show that's based in my city? I am a Los Angelinos, baby. Yes, I am. Snowfall is a new series on FX. Comes on Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Tune in and watch it. TiVo it, DVR it. I don't know, watch it on your Chromecast. Watch it on your Fire Stick that you done just jailbroke. Go ahead and watch it so that you can be part of these reviews and have a dialogue with me because I really want to see what you think about it. So let's just talk about it. I'm going to just give you a review, kind of not really a recap, but a review of who's in here and what's happening. What I think we should be expecting in the near future. Snowfall is set in 1983 Los Angeles. Baby. It is about the rise or the birth of crack in the community and how the government supplied cocaine to urban cities. Now, I know that this is a fiction series. I do. It's fiction. It's supposed to be fiction. They didn't tell us non-fiction, and they didn't say people's identities have been changed to protect them. They didn't say none of that. It's supposed to be fiction. But baby, this fiction show got a lot of non-fiction, a lot of truth in it. Crack did start in LA. The government did bring drugs into our community. Okay? And it was in the black communities that it started. Or nah? Am I making that up? So, Damson Idris. Have you ever heard of him? This is my first time ever seeing him, hearing of him, but I didn't Google him either. I'm here for his chocolate skin. Ooh, he is one handsome black man. Honey, his melanin is popping. I am weak in the knees for a chocolate brother. Looks like if you throw baby oil at him, that it'll just glisten off him and just run, even if the sun ain't outside. I'm lusting, y'all. I had to close my eyes and regroup because, baby, he could get it. Well, Damson Idris plays Franklin Saint. Franklin Saint is a young man, 18, 19, who did just graduate high school, who seems to be respectful, who seems to be very intelligent, very cunning, very quick on his feet. He has an entrepreneurial spirit. Baby, he is a hustler. He does not want to work for anyone else. He wants to work for himself. He does not want to work in corporate America. He wants to see himself grow into something great. And the way he's deciding to do that is to sell drugs. We see him starting off with selling nickel bags where his Uncle Jerome is his distributor. We see him buying an ounce or 2 ounces of something, right? Breaking it down and putting it in the nickel bags right there in the living room with his uncle. I mean, y'all act like that ain't how people start anyway. Y'all act like it ain't people's big brothers, uncles, cousins them that puts them on game anyway. Y'all act like it's not. Like, some people were probably looking at that like, oh, how could he do that? Oh, no, baby, that's real life. How do you think people get put on? It's by someone they know. And if you ain't in a gang and you ain't got them kind of affiliations, it's your family. And as you can see, Franklin is not a gang member. Franklin is very unassuming. Franklin is a fucking chameleon. Like, I love a man that can go from being hood in the hood, operating with hood niggas, and then go into affluent communities or walk into a corporate job and hold his own there. Honey, it's nothing like a man that knows how to transform and you can take him everywhere. Like, I'm that kind of woman. It's nothing like a man that you could go anywhere with and not be ashamed and know that he's going to hold his own. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing. Ladies, wouldn't y'all agree? Ain't nothing like it. Honey, I don't know. I got a thing for hood niggas anyway. Y'all, I'm sorry. But they got to have jobs and they got to be able to talk to my family and they got to be able to go with me to corporate functions and hold conversations. So that's why I think I'm so intrigued with Franklin. And in addition, I mean, Franklin shows that he's got savvy and smarts because he went to school in the Valley. You see him on the bus with his friend who has no couth about him, does not know how to blend in with. I'm not saying that he needs to act differently, but he needs to know how to blend in with his environment. What's the saying? When in Rome, do as Romans, right? That's exactly what you do. Not play your loud music on the bus. Not when you go up to the friend's house. Act like you've been somewhere nice before. Act like you've been part of the porn scene before. Listen, they were in San Fernando Valley. How do I know? Because San Fernando Valley used to be the porn capital of California. I want to say California, but it's probably in Los Angeles County. San Fernando Valley, honey. Everybody knew if you worked in San Fernando Valley, if you worked in the Valley, and you were cute, and you had a cute little body, honey, you was probably a porn star because that's where all the porn was filmed. And we saw that there in this episode. So I was here for that. We saw how he was introduced to Avi to get his first key and how well he held himself together. You can't be no punk. You want to make the money, you got to do the shit that's going to make the money. But we also saw where his uncle was not with it. Like, I'm not going to help you with that. That's something that you need not be doing. But his aunt knew that if he did not sell that key, that it would be detrimental for his health. We see where the $16,000 was paid for that key. Now in 1983, $16,000, go ahead and double it, almost double and a half of what it is today. I mean, that's how much that money was considered. 16K was equivalent to about 40K. Like, that was a lot of money in 1983. Gas was like, 89 cents a gallon. Think on those terms, okay? No, it was probably less than that because when I was in high school, when I was 16, gas was 89 cents a gallon. That was in the 90s. So yeah, think about that. We also see that Franklin is vulnerable. He's got a single mom, and then we see a glimpse of who his father is. We see his father is a derelict. He is an alcoholic living on the street, and you love who you love, but damn, Dad, is this the life you have to live? Do you have to be this person? Why can't you be in my life? Whew, that was enough about Franklin. Let's talk about El Oso, which I don't really have much to talk about. Gustavo, aka El Oso. Here's his real name and photo. He's a wrestler who wants to be a part of a crime family, this Mexican crime family. And we see that he's like a henchman and he's going to do whatever it takes to be in this family. But as I was watching them, I thought to myself, he's in love with that woman. That woman being Lucia, played by Emily Rios, who is the daughter of the Mexican drug lord. Mexican cartel, Mexican mafia. They can't say all that because why? They could get sued by the Mexican mafia. The Mexican mafia will figure it out, honey. They ain't no dummies. So you see where we saw glimpses of she is running shit. And I feel like El Oso is in love with her, and that's the reason why he's going to do whatever it takes to be a part of that family. And they didn't give us much about them, but I'm sure in the episodes to come, we'll get to see more of also Lucia and the young man that was with her and how that plays out. Then you have Teddy Carter. Teddy Carter, the CIA agent. Teddy Carter, the bum fuck that fucked something up that now is figuring out how to have a come up. Teddy Carter. Teddy Carter will be the connection between the Nicaraguan cartel getting their drugs here into California. then I'm not saying that they wouldn't have made their way here, but it was facilitated by the government. In real life and on this show, it is facilitated. They are getting it through here, and they are making it so that, you know, the people that are part of the cartel don't get caught up. That is what we're seeing. And listen, how he was introduced to it, how he got pulled into it, that first scene of the party, the celebration, I guess, because they got all those keys here in California, number one, you know, through a plane or whatever, however they got it here. Seeing them celebrate with all the drugs and fucking, and then seeing him overdose, because, you know, he was a nasty fuck, having coke shot up his ass. I'm sure people do it in real life, because that shit ain't just made up. And snorting, I mean, he overdosed. And so that's how the old CIA agent gets exited. We don't even really get introduced to him. And Teddy gets in. Like, y'all, how do you see this series playing out? You got 4 stories, but here's the thing, they're not conflicting. They all run concurrently, and they will all meet up in the middle. I am absolutely sure of it. They've got a lot of interesting characters in this series. I mean, you've got Ivy, the Armenian drug distributor. You've got Jerome, the uncle, and his wife. I don't know what her name is. I'm sorry. You've got the single mom. I want to see what's going to happen with her and the property management company. Like, is she going to lose a job? And that's how Franklin going to be like, here, mom, here goes some money. Here, mom, here goes some money. You've got Franklin and his raggedy ass friends, plus the stupid white boy that lives up in the valley. You've got Luisa. You've got El Oso. I mean, I'm here for the show. It looks like it's going to be full of drama and excitement. Like, I don't think it's going to be silly at all. I think that I am going to be glued to my TV trying to see what happens next. I'm here for the storyline. I'm here for the excitement. And partly because I know this is how it really happened. It's the premises of what really happened in the drug come up. I want to see, like, I mean, y'all heard of Freeway Ricky Ross. He's a real person. He's a real person. He was in the height of, you know, it kind of, I'm sorry, I had a brain freeze because I was just thinking, is Freeway Ricky Ross, is Franklin actually playing Freeway Ricky Ross? What y'all think? Y'all know about Freeway? Go ahead, Google him. I ain't going to give you all the backstory on him, but Google him, because Ricky Ross was always saying that the CIA is how he was furnished his drugs. It was how the drugs were coming into the community. Y'all, for real. Thank you so much for watching this review of episode 1, season 1 of Snowfall. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. I really want to hear what you have to say. I really want to know, are you here for this series? Am I wasting my time reviewing this? Do you not care whether or not I talk about Snowfall or what? Hugs and kisses and lots of love. Oh, before I give you all them hugs and kisses, make sure you click the subscribe button. You share this with your family. You tell them to come check me out, including my other content on my channel. If there's something you want to see, let me know. Is there something you want me to review? Let me know. That's how I ended up reviewing Claws, Power, and now Snowfall. And you know I'm going to try to get Insecure in there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It comes out in another couple weeks, so I need to give a recap of last season. Oh, shit. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I will see you on the next video.